you guys are currently C-list actors, and if you're acting as anything like rocks, not good ones. If you can fight either C-listers, B-listers, or A-listers. He recommends sticking to C-listers because B-listers don't give you that much more than A-listers, even though they give you a lot more. The higher lister they are, the much more dangerous they are as swords people. He recommends sticking to the C-listers who are usually fairly shit, usually. The any of the duels has to be with handheld weapons that are like old-timey, like medieval type weapons only. If you shoot somebody with a pistol and then chop off their head, you don't get any talent from it. And you may incur the wrath of SAG, Screen Actors Guild. If you lose your SAG membership, then as far as he's heard from somebody who's heard from somebody type thing, then you will lose your talent. Or they might make you unemployable. Let's see, what else do you need to know? You can't fight anybody at anything considered work on the stage, on the set, casting call, model shoot, stuff like that. Sometimes actors throw parties for other actors, and they make it as much work as needed to keep the peace, because actors like hanging out with other actors, so they'll invite some reporters for blah blah blah. He says when you decapitate somebody for a time, you're going to be completely helpless, and then you'll be partially helpless for a longer time after that. So it's good to have a buddy around keeping an eye to make sure that somebody else doesn't come and decapitate you while you are helpless. Although you could use a knife to get somebody down, he recommends having a sword to actually finish the job because knives are really shit at cutting off somebody's head. Now, here's something weird. If you use a sword against somebody who has talent, it does 1 space more on the damage chart. Neither of you have strength bonuses right now, so your swords normally would do D8. However, if you hit somebody else with talent, they're doing D10.
It's only swords, so
only swords.
Only swords.
Only swords. Right. Now, here's something else that's even more of a kick in the nuts. If you use something other than a sword against somebody with talent, or if they're using something other than a sword against you, it does 1 place less in damage. So in other words, if somebody has a pistol, it normally does D10s and shoots you, it only does D8s. Or if they've got a dagger that normally does D4 and they stab you, they're down to D3.
Nice.
Yeah. What else? Not everybody knows about the game, as they call it. The C-list and better actors do, but not all of the agents and stuff keep it secret. If the press finds out where you are, then other celebs may show up to keep you company or decapitate you. No cops ever sort out your own mess. If somebody uses media or police to influence duels, everybody else is going to make sure that guy dies soon. Also, the cops seem rather blinded by comparison to this because, like, several actors die every day here, and the cops just don't notice, really. And he says, and call up MCC if you need them to clean up a body for you.
Right.
Okay.
Also, you guys work for Bobcat Studios. It's considered poor form to go after fellow actors from Bobcat Studios. There are literally hundreds of different studios. Go get them instead. If somebody's working with you or whatever, it's just best to leave them alone. They're your coworkers. After the project's done, if you harbor resentment, go kill them. That's great. Have a nice clean duel with them. Super. Do you guys have any questions on anything?
Pretty clear to me.
That seems completely insane, but yeah, that's fine.
If you ever wanted to head chop somebody, there's special rules on that. Let me know if it comes up.
Oh, hey, Glenn. If we lose our swords, do we find them back?
Oh, I'm going to teach you a new trick for that right now. And he then teaches you a new trick called sword trick. Now, welcome to your first spell. I told you it wouldn't be long, Jeremy. You lucky boy. This, unfortunately, only works on swords. There are other spells that can do other shit, but this is the one that he is teaching you guys. Let me call it up here. Sorry, I've got literally so much information for this place that I am hiding shit from myself now, apparently. There it is. Sword trick. What I'm going to do is copy paste it. Your guys' responsibility is to know it. If you don't know this and want to try it, it won't work, because there's nothing worse than holding up the game so you can get your shit together with the spells.
Holy crap.
Yes.
That went off the screen. I can't see the. Oh, here we go. Wait, no. Yep. Okay, good.
Yeah. I recommend copy paste this into something else that you can keep.
Sounds good.
I will give you the gist of it. Basically, when you want to put the sword into an extra dimensional pocket, aka hide it, Highlander style, that's what takes the 5 rounds. This is not something you can do in combat, because a combat round is pretty goddamn quick, and it lasts till sunup, sundown, or when your sword's drawn. Drawing it does not require a roll. Hiding it requires a roll. Your spell starts at your learn. If you ever roll a crit in this spell, let me know, because it's special and it may do neat shit that you want to happen. Okay?
Can I attempt to hide a sword right now?
Yes, absolutely. Now, each time if you fail your roll, it uses half the magic points. So it uses 3 magic points every failure. So how many magic points do you have?
It's equal to your essence?
Yes.
14 or 13.
13. Right. So you could go hide, because you need enough magic points left to because if you go 0 magic points, you're unconscious. So you want at least 1 left. So 3, 6, 12. So you could basically you get 3 attempts.
Okay.
And if you don't do it by then you're down 9 magic points. But you don't have enough to pull it off should you succeed.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll it. If you get a fumble, you're done with this spell for the day. Try tomorrow.
All right, let's try this.
And it uses all the magic points that it would if it worked.
Yeah, it looks like a success.
I got to reload Hangouts because for some reason everybody's face is moved over to the left, and I've got this big black bar.
Oh, all you got all you got to do is on the left side of the screen, hover your cursor over there, and then click the chat icon, and that makes the bar go away.
No. I'm screwed. I'm gonna reload.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, I think I hit a sword.
Well done. Was that your first attempt?
That was my first attempt.
You are meant to be a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
So I have a hidden sword now, and that lasts for a day?
Yep.
You said?
Till either sun up or in this case sundown.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so that's the only roll. And anytime you want it out, basically you take one combat action, and go, hey, oh, haha, sword. And they go, oh, where did he get that?
All right, cool.
It's super useful when you've got those annoying metal detectors, searches, shit like that. Yeah. Is your shit working, Russ?
Yes, it is.
Yay. Would you like to try a sword trick? Your buddy got it on the first try.
What's my base in this?
Learn. That's the answer to almost every question right there. What's my base in this?
Okay, I was worried it was base's essence.
Learn.
No, I'm not going to try this right now.
Really?
Really?
Okay. No worries. But yeah, he recommends at your convenience have a this is something you're going to be doing probably every day, trying to hide a sword and stuff, because carrying swords around, not a great idea. Having a sword on you at all times, good idea.
All right, well then I need to practice, and it's not a threatening situation, so here we go. Fail.
3 magic points go away. Assuming you have, well, yeah, you can try at least one more time, maybe more, depending on your essence.
I'll try it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't do this.
He keeps hiding it behind his back, and it's just not happening.
Like, it wasn't that hard, man. Come on, you just stick it through the dimension, and then it's gone.
All right, one more try, man. Oh, hold on. He's unconscious. 1 magic point or 0 magic points?
0 is unconscious. How many magic points do you have left?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's 6 to cast the spell. 4.
Yeah, 4, not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one of the big difference in essence, because Jeremy would have 3 tries, Russ only gets 2 because lower essence. So there you go.
There we go. All right.
But yeah, he says, is there anything else I can help you guys with? Oh, actually, he is going to try his teaching role here, just to see if he can impart a little bit more stuff. First, he's going to try it on Jeremy. Yeah.
No.
And he did manage to give you a check in sword parry, Jeremy.
Sweet.
And on Russ, yeah. He did manage to get you a check in sword parry, Russ.
Okay.
He goes, my work here is done.
You're a mediocre teacher, Glenn.
At best, he says.
Thank you, Glenn.
Anything else I can help you gentlemen with?
Do we have any current enemies?
Hundreds.
So all the C-list actors are after us?
Oh, yeah. Well, the good thing is that if a B-list was to kill you, they don't get any of your talent.
That's
You have
good.
to kill your lister. But, well, otherwise you get an A-list rampaging through the C-listers, and that'd be that. But yeah, just call me if you need anything.
All right, Glenn. I don't have your number.
He exchanges numbers with you and gets yours and stuff and puts it in his phone. Would you also like to give him your number?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll take Glenn's
Done.
contact.
Glenn's number in your phone. Write it down. Yes, keeping track of whose numbers you actually have and don't, important. If you don't have it written down, you don't. Right. It's about noon. Jim or Jeeves, depending on what you want to call him, as his wife has prepared a lovely Indonesian lunch, knowing that Rock is a vegetarian for reasons, possibly due to the strange cannibalism thing that happened. Yeah, they've made you vegetarian shit. Yeah. And Elliot shows up, and he comes in. He goes, "How is the trainer?"
I have a sword on me. Can you find it?
I'm not playing grab ass with you over a sword.
I have a sword on me, but he couldn't teach me how to put it away like this guy did.
You just gotta put it up the butt. Great. Yeah. So is everything okay?
I'm
No,
kosher.
definitely not okay. I need a sit rep.
What?
Situation report.
Right. I'm looking. Don't worry, I'm looking.
And a list of current objectives. Okay, very good.
All right. I'll be going now. I'll have something tomorrow, I'm sure. Do you guys have anything you'd like to do for the rest of the day or that night?
How fast do magic points come back?
Good night's sleep, and they all come back.
Okay, so no more trying that sword trick today.
Tomorrow morning you can try it.
Right.
Actually, tomorrow morning you'll both be trying it.
Do I have Twitter on my phone?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to see if there's any Hollywood parties going on today.
I'm sure that there are. Yeah. There's something at a club called Lux downtown, LUX. It's pretty exclusive and hard to get in, but they have extremely hot women, and they don't water the drinks, and the music is good, and there's a famous DJ going there tonight.
Want to go hang out at a party, dude?
Yeah, sounds good. Logan, do I remember any challenge response passwords for my mission?
No, not yet. You can make up whatever you want.
No, I just wanted to know. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, let's go party. Definitely.
Excellent. In order to be able to jump the long ass line that's going out of the door, to do it just like breezing in, all I need from one of you, and only one of you actually needs to succeed, is a talent roll. That's for the bouncer to go, oh my God, we have, these guys.
All right, at base.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Damn.
So can I slip him a C note?
He looks at it as though you just took a turd and put it in his hand. You're thinking that a C note is not getting you very far here. He goes, it seems lonely. People paid me $1,000 to get in and been in line.
Yeah, no, I'm not spending all my money on a party. Take my C note back.
He gives it back, yes. He's like, I think you may need this. Do you guys want to stand in line and see if you can get in tonight?
May as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Luck rolls, please. Welcome to a wonderful world of luck.
I actually put points in that.
Success.
Fail.
Are you remembering to put checks in your skills when you succeed?
I did not put a check on sword trick. Does that count too? Spells?
Oh yeah,
no?
it's a skill.
Oh yes.
Yep. Good call there, Russ. Take a card for helping out the new guy. Yes.
Sure.
No problem. You guys eventually, because he claims that you're with him, and the guy goes, you guys eventually do get in, and it is as advertised. It's you're glad you dressed up nice. I'm assuming you dressed up nice, otherwise you don't get in regardless of your luck roll. But yeah, the place is definitely jumping and stuff. There's a lot of women around and all that. If you're wanting to try to pull, give me seduction rolls.
Sure, why not?
Jeremy, do you want a riding +20 card?
Oh, for seduction?
No. I have overflow in my hand, so I'm trading cards. I'm offering to trade a card before I discard it.
No,
you got something stupid that you want to trade for riding +20?
No, I like pretty much all my cards. I think I'm good.
Discard it. Yeah, let's go for seduction rolls.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian. She goes and leaves.
I don't know who I am.
No problem. Yeah, it's not an eventful night as far as that goes, but you have some drinks. Do you want to burn through some of your cash, or do you want to just put it on your credit cards?
Credit cards.
Great. Yeah, you have no idea how much you spent. But you hung out, listened to some stuff, danced around, and then you get to the odd point where it's like, we need to go. I'm gonna guess taxi cab back. It's probably how you got here, because nobody made any drive rolls for that fucked up driveway. It's a death trap.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. You guys get a taxi back to your place. Cut to, you eventually wake up coffee, showers, all that stuff. Elliot comes in crying. He is very upset.
Oh no.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm
Elliot.
afraid so. He says, this is just horrible. And I wish I didn't have to ask this of you, but Bobcat asked me to ask you, so I have to ask you. He goes over and stands in front of the window and goes,
Just
Can't believe
say it already, Elliot.
they want a guy taken care of.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
wants to take somebody out.
yeah, I'm afraid so. His name is Wade Bryant. He works for Bobcat, but he's been doing some bad things. He used a pistol. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
He
What a shame.
ignores the guy shaking his head no and focuses on the guy who seems to understand him. He says, here's his address. Do what needs to be done, but do it clean. Do it mercifully. He was one of us once before he went off.
All right.
All right.
New
right.
day, new sword trick.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Same thing. I'm going to try my sword trick twice.
That's a
Nope.
spirit.
Fail. Success.
I failed 3 times.
Oh,
All right. So that cost me 9 magic points, right? 3 for the fail and 6
six.
for the success.
No, that's 12. 3 for each fail and 6.
I only did
you
twice.
pulled up. Oh,
I
sorry.
had 1
Yeah,
fail and
9.
1 success.
9. Yep.
Okay.
And I spent 9 as well.
Cool. Yeah. Well, one of you is armed.
Nice.
Right. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna go. I want to be alone now. I feel so dirty." He goes off, and you see him get into the limousine, and it drives him off. It's the same driver as what got you guys there today.
Okay.
So, how would
I'm-
you like to go to the address?
Well, first off, I'd like to conceal some knives on me.
No need to roll conceal now. That will happen when somebody is looking for them. But yeah,
Okay.
you hide some knives and stuff, sure.
Okay.
Amazingly, I've got my sword and I'm ready to go. Want to stake the place out?
All right. I'm ready for that. Punch it into Google. The address.
All right. I hop into the driver's seat of the car.
All right, no problem. It looks like a really tricky back way. Not only is or driveway that you'd have to back up through. Not only is there that 3 or 4 meter cliff, but it also curves right there. You're pretty sure that you're going to drive the car off the cliff.
Right.
Do you want to try it anyway?
It's just an old Golf. We can trash it.
It's not new. Also, looking now that you're out there, he's like looking down while you're sitting in the car. He's looking down, and there's like old metal and stuff. Like perhaps cars have been driven off this cliff in the past. And there's also like it looks like rubber on the cliff, like the wheels were desperately trying to grip as it slid off. You know, in the past, other cars.
Well, I'm a good driver, but
Yeah, if you're a good driver, you should be fine.
yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right, here we go. Are you in the car with me?
I'll get in the car.
All right,
Brave. Okay.
let's die. Success.
Is that crit?
What's the crit table say? 60 crit.
Wow. He just backs up at full speed and does the fucking 1970s vehicle turn around. Like, and then you're going in the correct direction. He's like, that was rough. You're thinking he may not know how to act, but by God, he is a good driver. So, you know, he's always got that to fall back on, I guess. So eventually, the GPS gets you to Brian's house. There's no gate or walls, but he does have a cool U-shaped driveway, the kind of driveway that you wish you had at your house so you didn't have to make a drive roll for fucking leaving it. He has a good-sized lawn. 3 cars are parked near the house. There's a 4-door dark blue sedan, a black pickup truck, and some sort of ugly orange 2-seater fast sporty type car. Appraisal rolls?
All right.
Sure.
All of these cars have tinted windows, very dark tinted windows.
That's a fail. Oh, nice.
That's a potential crit. I have skill of 50.
Just knock the ones digit off of your skill, and that tells you what the crit range is.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a crit then.
Oh, lovely. This is a Porsche. They go for a bit over $100,000.
Cool.
Yeah. The house itself looks like a 4-bedroom, very Californian house. Yeah, you guys are outside of it. There's other houses, but they're not super close. You know, kind of like throw a rock, go pick it up, throw it again, you hit the house type thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't see any activity from the house at this time. You're on the street. You have not gone into a driveway or anything. I wasn't sure how you wanted to do that.
Okay. Are there any cameras visible? Security systems?
You squint at the house, wishing you had binoculars. You don't. Give me spot rolls.
On the numbers.
Success.
None big enough to see from here with the unaided human eye.
I think we forgot something.
I think so too.
So good.
All right, let's get some equipment. I drive off to the local
Right.
sporting goods store.
Give me a navigation roll as you drive around the city at random for a while.
And then I whip out Google.
Navigation land?
Yep.
Oh, lovely.
Give me a computer use. Okay, give me a computer use roll to save the day there. I've had parties get lost in this city for fucking months.
All right, I'm going to throw a reroll on that.
Well, no, wait. He's doing his Google thing, so you could wait and see how he does if you want.
Okay.
I have no clue what businesses are called around here.
Great. Go ahead and throw your reroll on that.
All right, I throw my reroll card and I succeed at my computer use skill.
Right. He takes the phone. He's doing the annoying driving with his knees while doing the phone shit. You know, other cars are going by and doing the hilarious, oh, God. And he's like, no, I'm fine. And, you know, the other people are like, oh, my baby, you know. But, yeah, eventually you guys get to a Dick's store. Dick's Sporting Goods, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Dick's Sporting Goods, please send me money. I'll advertise you. No problem. What do you need?
Well, binoculars make sense.
Great, done. You get some nice binoculars.
Anything else? Do we go face paint so that we can put on some battle paint?
They have the face paint for footballers.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to pick up some grease paint just because I think that'd be cool.
Sure. Done?
I'm going to buy baseball.
A baseball.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do I buy a glove and a bat too? We can play some catch.
Yeah, just the baseball. Do they have autographed baseballs here?
No.
No. All right.
They have good sturdy, like, this is the kind of place where if your kids are starting a new sport you go to, or if you want to go camping you go to it, or whatever, if you want to buy new boots. How are you guys dressed, by the way?
Sport, like sport leisure attire.
Jeans and polo shirt.
Great. You guys are both dressed casually, no problem. Fortunately, you guys are not famous enough and bad enough actors that nobody really pays attention to you, so you're not getting swarmed with groupies.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just so you know, another use for acting skill is if somebody's trying to use empathy to see if, like, for example, you're lying to them and stuff, acting is the counter to that. So just assume you guys can't lie to anybody worth a shit. Okay?
Bad liars. Got it.
Horrible liars. Horrible liars. Like, oh no, I didn't do it. I totally did it.
All right. I pull out my phone and I Google up a Radio Shack in the area or electronics.
Electronic stores? Sure. Yeah. There's one. You guys buy that stuff. it goes onto your credit card. You're not sure what your limit is, or if you have to pay this money back.
All right. Yeah, I pick up some radio frequency scanners.
Sure. Do you have electronic skill, by the way?
Yeah, I'm a hobbyist.
Give me a roll. I'm just curious to see if your guy knows what he's doing or just buying some stuff that looks good and he doesn't really know how to use.
Fail the roll, but can I make a surveillance roll for surveillance? Can I roll that against surveillance?
Yeah, I would go with that. Picking up surveillance shit, although a spy store, which in California they have because everybody wants to catch everybody else that they're with cheating on somebody else for reasons.
Okay, so that's a success on surveillance.
All right. Yeah, you're thinking, fuck Radio Shack. Let's go to the, I think my wife or significant other is cheating on me store.
Right.
Let's go there and buy shit. Cut to, you found out the max that you can put on your credit card today is $1,000. And so the overflow, if it's okay with Jeremy, will go on his credit card and use about half of that. Great. Yeah, you have surveillance. You have amateur surveillance stuff.
Okay.
We have one of those mic things.
Directional mic.
Sure. Oh yeah.
RF scanner.
Yeah.
Camera.
You've even got a couple of very short range bugs. Like it's think like the baby monitor type bugs. Like you have to be fairly close, like within the same block. But you can listen to them on your little thing. It's not great, but it's, for civilians, it's not bad at all.
I also want to pick up a little electronics toolkit with like wire cutters and
that's a good call.
Stuff.
You do so. Yes, it's on your card as well. Oh yeah, your poor credit card.
All right, I'm gonna have the same. So we got 2 of those.
Good. Yeah, he puts that on your credit card also, Jeremy. He sees you buying it. He decides he wants one too, and then you end up paying for it. You see how this works?
He bought the fancy mic, so
okay. Yeah.
All right. Now we can set up and surveil.
The only problem is, as far as like the setting up for surveillance part, is you will be as noticeable as a boil on a model's face in this neighborhood. Because it's like the cars, your car will fit in, but 2 guys hanging out in a car with like a directional mic in a suburban neighborhood, typically neighbors notice this.
Right. Yeah. Okay. What kind of, first of all, were there bushes, some kind of cover around the house?
Not much.
Not much.
No.
Okay. Because we should do this when it's dark, and we should park the car in another neighborhood and walk with our stuff.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
I would say either do that or go full Monty and just get an obvious surveillance crew and slap that sticker on the side of our car.
Yeah, can we get a paint job that says "Flowers by Irene"?
I had "Flowers by Irene" in the campaign at a different point. Yes.
All right, let's drive by and get a look at the compound with the binoculars.
No problem. You guys head over there, checking around with binoculars. Basically, you just pull up outside, and it just shows both of you looking through binoculars. Some guy walking his dog by is looking at you guys. You're like, check out that. You don't see any fucking surveillance shit there.
Huh.
Now, if it's like pinhole mics and shit, then the best binoculars in the world won't. Anything that's larger than a webcam, you should be able to see. But
okay.
Yes, actual spy shit may get used in the campaign from time to time, Jeremy.
All right. All right. We should case the place at night.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
All
No
right.
problem. You guys go hang out and you guys go loiter somewhere, coffees and shit like that, till night finally fucking falls. Jesus, what a wait. And then you head back. It looks like lights are on in the house, but you fail to see anything that suggests anybody is actually in the house.
Okay. Phil,
Yo,
you any good with locks?
somewhat better with physical kind than electrical kind.
If only you had lockpicks. Mm.
Ah,
Yes,
I'm
I have.
crap with locks.
Yeah, I know
Hopefully they're
exactly what's
electronic.
needed for lockpicks. I have picked locks, so yes, I'm with that.
All right, we have to drive off and get some lockpicks.
all right, let's go.
That is fucking hilarious. Now, for this, you guys, does anybody have Streetwise at over 30? Because you guys are not climatized to the area at all. So it'd be Streetwise at -30 to find a place to sell you lockpicks, because normally you have to get them through the mail because reasons dealing with like being a certified locksmith, etc. But if you have Streetwise and can make it at -30, then maybe you know a guy, despite having just woken up in this city literally a couple days ago.
Yeah, I couldn't find a joint on a college campus.
Got it.
Same.
Yeah, you guys cruise around at random, looking at guys dealing drugs on the corners, wondering if they'd sell you some lockpicks.
All right, back to the house. We're gonna have to do without the lockpicks.
I have the best lockpick in the world. I pick up a rock.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you see a big plastic key, giant oversized plastic key laying there. You open it up, there's a rock inside. You're like, aha.
I'll have good lockpick. All right. How are you on sneaking around? We should get some dark clothes.
What? Oh,
dark clothes.
It shows the car, which has just stopped, then pull off again. And you guys go back to your house. It shows you guys both dressing in like I'm sneaking around type clothing. And then it shows the car drive back. And it's like, it shows the guy across the street like, it's a fifth
That
car.
car's been
I wish they just burgled the place already, Emma. And she's like, oh, no, don't make them be in a hurry.
You make mistakes when you cut corners.
Yep.
Okay, so now you guys are dressed as movie cat burglars.
I'm liking this.
The
All
black
right.
beanies
You
and
want the
everything.
fucking little masks, little raccoon masks and shit?
No, he's got the grease paint though. You want
Yeah, I
grease
got
paint our faces?
I got
You
a
want-
black beanie with black lines under my eyes.
Yeah, do me too, Phil. Do me, man.
Yep.
Both of you guys take a card. That's fucking awesome. All right. And you've got a free rock also there, Jeremy. A good fucking fist-sized, baseball-sized rock.
Sweet.
Just-
Uh-oh, play immediately. 5 hero points added to an NPC of the GM's choice. So now our bad guy has hero points.
Got it. I know which one.
Yep.
Do you want an art plus 20? Since you have an open slot?
Sure. Just give it to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the downside is he has to trade you something. You
Well,
can't.
no, that's right. I have to trade. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any art skill. You might as well just throw that.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good reason to keep it.
Oh, yeah,
Build
that's
up a
true.
brand new skill. Then you'd have your learn
I'll trade you a skill plus 10 for that, and you can throw away the skill plus 10.
Okay. Actually, I think I might keep the skill plus 10 because I have a skill plus 5%. I think skill plus 10 would be better.
Okay, so what do? Put the cards on the desktop and then drag them into our hands?
Right-click, take card is how you would pick it back up.
Ah,
Nice. All right, so skill plus 10 going on the desk. There it is.
Cool. Boop.
lovely.
Now I can throw away my skill plus 5, and that'll go in the garbage.
Cool. Yeah, don't forget with all the cards that are like very specific skill plus 20, if you can find a way to work it into the story, that's a great way to get a check in something that you've got only your learn in.
You didn't need to. You're discarding your skill plus 5, but you need to give me your art plus 20.
It's right here. I put it on the. It's next to the tomato truck.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool. So you guys are currently in the car, parked pretty much either, we'll say across the street from the house that you're getting ready to finally burglarize. It's roughly, say, 10 p.m. after various amounts of fuckery and driving all the way back to your house and all the way here and then all the way over there, etc. So it's 10 p.m. The lights are on as though somebody's home, yet again, you fail to see actual evidence of somebody being home.
So
Okay.
park in the next block and sneak our way over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. You park it. You annoy different people, and then right. Give me stealth rolls as you flit across the lit lawn toward the target house in your black clothes. With
Well,
the
that's an 86. You know what that means, Logan.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys do the most obvious, horrible stealthing in recorded history. You're pretty much just like, it shows these huge shadows behind you that just multiply your whole body.
And we're like combat rolling and everything.
Nice.
Nobody seems to notice or care. You guys eventually make it to the front door. There's no guards. There's no neighbors who give a shit. You know, they're busy watching fucking America's Got Talent or whatever on television. They can give a shit what you're doing.
All right.
Do we just knock on the front door? Well, actually, we have the mic thing. Did you bring the mic thing?
Yeah, I brought the mic thing.
Did we figure out where they're at?
Did you bring your giant directional mic? How much shit are you trying to lug up here? Do you bring everything? Is that what you do? You have a fucking, because nobody bought a backpack, so it's all loose. And I'm wondering if you have a fucking huge armful of shit falling out as you're trying to roll across the lawn.
Yeah, I got the RF scanner, and I guess we bring the directional mic with us.
All right.
That's gonna keep stealth from happening.
It looks like the largest, most awkward gun ever.
Right. Yeah.
This should, if any neighbors see this, they may actually think that you are carrying some sort of giant machine gun that maybe shoots a lot of bullets at once or some horrible thing, or perhaps a missile launcher. Who knows?
Okay.
Cool.
Since we got this thing, you want to use it and figure out where they are in this house?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna aim it at windows.
All right, sure. Give me an electronics roll to make it work properly and not just have a deafening squeal in your ears as you clutch your ears and go, ah!
Not surveillance?
No. Electronics for the actual turning it on and waving it around thing.
Okay. I'm going to have to rewrite this character a little bit.
No worries. You get a free rewrite after the first session.
Yep.
But for now, it's hilarity.
Okay, so I don't know how to use a directional mic. You know how to use a directional mic?
Does this have batteries? Are there batteries?
I yank it out of your hand. You're like, that's how you do it. And I give
it back. Do you have a 30 in electronics?
I have a 50 in electronics.
That is a crit, sir.
You would call it crit, sir, yes. Right. Yeah. No more rolls needed tonight for your shit, as apparently MacGyver's got you covered. So, yeah, you're good. You pointed at various windows and stuff, and it's like, it shows the old people cross street. Are they getting ready to use a missile? Let's see what happens if they blow it up. Then we can loot. Ooh, I like it. Right. You don't hear anybody like talking or watching TV. They may just be holding themselves in a cat-like state of readiness, ready to leap out and fucking kill you when you come in, as far as you know.
All right, I'm going to scrub for a radio frequency. Oh, actually, I'm going to hand the RF frequency monitor to him and say scrub for radio frequencies.
All right. I scrub for radio frequencies.
There are several from various different places. If there's any that are going on in here, you're not really.
Is there a Wi-Fi signal there?
Sure, he's got Wi-Fi.
All right.
Can I attempt to hack into the Wi-Fi?
Sure. Give me a computer hacking roll, please.
That's me.
Do you have a laptop on you, by the way?
No, we don't have a laptop on us. We have to drive back.
Awkward.
Doesn't matter. I failed my hacking roll anyway.
Nah.
Okay, well, we've done enough fuckery. You want to just bust the door in and see what we can do?
Do we ring the doorbell and see if they answer, or do we just go straight for balls to the walls?
I think he knows we're coming.
Okay. So, both in the back door, through a window, front door.
Window sounds good.
All right. We pick a window on the first floor and bust through.
All right, no problem. You go.
Rock.
Give me a luck roll as you prepare to use rock versus window.
Both of us, or
just him?
Okay.
All right, luck. Here we go. I don't think that's off by 2.
Smashy, smashy, yes. The glass, it sounds like the end of the fucking world to you paranoid guys. It just, and it never stops. It just keeps falling and falling, and you're like, it's fucking taking Jesus. But eventually, yes, and then he has to smash the glass things out. And give me a climb roll to get in with a little bit of fucking style, as opposed to flopping in like a fucking dildo or something.
I flop in like a dildo.
Okay, and nice aces.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, you guys get in. He's rolling around on the floor, and there's glass and shit. He's like, it hurts. I'm regenerating. It hurts. I'm regenerating.
Hey, Phil, I think we make a pretty good team. We can cover each other's asses.
No problem.
All right, let's sneak through the house.
Excellent. Yeah. No problem. I'm just going to describe through the house, unless you are wanting to. Wait a minute. You guys look at the front door. It's not even locked. Anyway. God damn. Well, fuck his window anyway, right?
Yeah.
Just inside the front door, where I thought normal people go in, is a big bowl with a bunch of different keys, matchbook, and an unmarked syringe with liquid in it. Let's see.
Take all?
You want to take them?
Take all.
Okay. He's now holding a bunch of shit, including a fucking syringe. He's like,
well, I figured I'd shove all the keys in my pockets so that my stealth gets that much worse.
Okay, yeah, you look like your pockets look like a squirrel's cheeks.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the syringe.
And you jingle when you walk.
Oh yeah.
Does it have a cap on it?
Yeah, it looks like it's ready to use for something. Does anybody have any pharmacy skill?
I have some, not a ton.
Well, we got 12. We got our learning in it.
That's a spare. Give me rolls.
Success.
Your guess is it could be, although it could be fucking anything. Your best guess is that it's insulin, and it probably should have a date on it because it could have been here for years. You don't know. So,
yeah, that's odd. Insulin usually comes in vials. That'd be really weird to leave a syringe with insulin.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, it looks like this guy has either been robbed or somebody trashed the place or something. Give me evidence analysis rolls as you walk around. More descriptions coming.
Crit.
This guy did the panicked, I'm grabbing a bunch of my shit and leaving.
Right.
You do see a picture of the guy, several actually. He has shaggy black hair, a low, solid-looking brow, brooding eyes, average height and weight. And one of you guys head up eventually upstairs, and you're checking out his bedroom where he has more pictures. In one of the pictures, he's standing in front of a tunnel-looking thing, dressed like a homeless person with other homeless-looking people. And Morgan Freeman wearing a suit and looking very dapper. And according to the poster label, and it's a dirty alley, night skyline visible in the background. There's an open door that's like goes into some underground thing or other, and it's from the documentary Real Homeless People Shot in Their Homes. And let's see.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. Also, there's another picture of Bryant and a blonde-haired woman standing, both holding a trophy with some sort of small car on top. They're standing in front of a car that looks like it came from the Fast and Furious franchise. There's another picture with Bryant sitting on one chair and a monkey sitting on the other chair, and they're on either side of a crystal ball. Both of them are peering into it, and the movie was called The Mystic and the Monkey. And there's another picture with Bryant in full tiger taming gear, i.e. whip in a chair, in front of a really fake-looking tiger, and the movie poster says it's from the movie Where There's a Whip, There's a Way. And you do on the floor see some loose 10mm bullets.
Sweet.
And there's also a fancy flashlight charger that can hold 2 flashlights, but currently holds no flashlights.
Right.
And the last thing in the bedroom is a statue about person high, really nice. It's like a mecha. It's like one of those fighting robots that people sit in. In fact, there's even a little seated figure in the robot. Very nice looking. Give me appraisal rolls. It looks like it's made from precious metals and stones and shit. Got it? Good.
Fail.
All right. You're thinking it looks really big and heavy, and Jeremy's thinking, holy shit, this is worth between $50,000 and $100,000. It's an authentic Nora Palmer. She's a famous artist.
Steal.
You want to gang some stuff?
This is the kind of thing that you probably want professional movers to move, because it's
it's really large.
It's super large, super heavy, and super delicate looking. At that point, you hear a vehicle right outside start. It sounds like some sort of fancy sporty car.
But I have all the keys.
Well, yes, you have at least a copy of the keys. You can go get them. Although I will give you a card for trying to thwart people by taking the keys. I do like that. So be sure to take a card. And you hear a vehicle peeling out. It sounds like it's on the driveway that you wish your car was on.
Can I make a surveillance roll to see if we had the presence of mind to get the license plates?
Oh, you did not have the presence of mind. There's no roll required. You just go, I wish I knew what the license plates were.
No, before, when the cars were parked.
Huh?
Did we get plates when the car was parked, or we have to say that, or can I make a surveillance roll?
No, you don't have them. You really didn't even look at the cars closely. You just kind of wandered in.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. There's no laptop, computer equipment, phone.
There is a laptop, but it looks like it's password locked or whatever, and it would take time to get in. The car is now currently peeling out badly, like kind of doing the wobble peel. It's that sports car that I mentioned earlier. And the good news, you do have a lot of keys for other vehicles on you.
Right. Let's get out the front door and follow this guy. I swipe the laptop. We go.
Give me sprint rolls to run down the stairs without doing anything like tumbling down the stairs in a hilarious fashion that will break a laptop.
I want to give you a parkour roll so I can get down really fast.
I'm good with that.
Success.
Very good. All right. You have all the prereq skills for parkour?
Yeah, I got the whole thing.
Wow. Rocking. He makes it look easy and fancy.
I do not.
You run down the stairs like you're having an epileptic fit. It is kind of sad, actually. The worst thing is that when you fall down some of the stairs, the keys in your fucking pockets cause you so much pain, and so now you're kind of limp dragging yourself toward the front door, making mule noises. He's at the front door and has it open already and is hoping that you can somehow shit the right key for the right car from your pockets right now.
I pull
What do we
him
got
out.
left as far as vehicles go?
You have either a 4-door or a pickup truck.
I appraise them. They should be labeled with like Ford or Chevy or something like that, so that should
They're
make it
just
pretty easy.
normal cars, nothing special.
Can I make a car lore roll to figure out which one's faster?
Sure.
Fail.
One of them should be faster.
I'll take a shot at it.
Great. Do you want the pickup truck or the 4-door?
I go for the sedan.
Great.
Same.
Okay, you guys both run over, and then there's I'm going to need a prestidigitation roll from Jeremy, and only Jeremy, to do the reach into the pocket and just produce the correct key on the first go, rather than the fumble, fumble, fumble. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Is it this?
Oh, that's not good.
Did not succeed.
All right, no problem. There's now a pile of keys on the grass as he is doing the, is it this? No, fuck it. Is it this? No, fuck it. Eventually, you guys get the correct key. The other car is pretty much, it's distant by the time you get in and get into your car. And now, who is driving?
Me?
Him.
You are an awesome driver. So you're basically riding several rounds behind these guys at best, okay? At times you don't, at times you're kind of going on, I hear them from this direction. All of your electronic shit has been kind of dumped into the seat.
Exactly, yeah.
So give me a driving roll as you tear out of the housing area, wide streets, but they do have electrical boxes here and there on the sides for you to ram if you fuck it up.
I would love a crit here. Crit!
Oh, right. Yeah, you move up a bit. You are making it look easy. The other person, I've already done their stuff. They hang a right. Well, okay. I'm telling you what they had done before your couple moves back, so to speak. You
Right.
now need to hang a right and go down a steep hill. You may end up getting some air into a little bit busier 4-lane street, and then drift to the right. Cars are coming from the left and have the right of way, but you're kind of turning into traffic. You're not going against traffic. You're going with traffic. So give me a driving roll to not trash somebody's car when you say, this is now my road.
I'm going to throw a hero point on that one.
All right. Oh,
Success.
has anybody... Success? Cool. Jeremy, has anybody explained hero points?
I've played in games where they have a similar mechanic. It's a reroll, or generally, is it just a reroll? Oh no.
Or an opponent fails, like somebody does something directly against you. It doesn't help with like area effect attacks and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
It allows you to change damage dice too.
Okay.
Huh?
One hero point is one die up, I assume.
Say
No. If you're rolling for like the damage you took in an explosion,
Yeah.
and you need to make it all ones because it's 10d6.
Gotcha.
Right.
You can blow a whole lot of hero points and try and get the low rolls.
Yeah. The disadvantage comes if you're trying to, like, if a bad guy goes bang and shoots you, and you say, I'm going to spend a hero point to not have that happen, and he goes, I counter because I have hero points because somebody drew a card and gave me 5, or something horrible like that.
Right. You can also counter somebody else throwing a hero point on something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Right. Now you are going down a general 2-lane road, not a lot of traffic and stuff. You're still driving hard, but then the tricky part, in order to make this next turn, this is probably, you're hoping, the trickiest one. You're going to be drift turning across 4 lanes of traffic at high speed across a busy street where you do not have the right of way.
Rock on.
Obviously, you're not at full skill. Good luck.
Room. I try and find another route.
All right. That will put you further behind them.
Yeah, I'll have to live with that because I'm not gonna make driving it half.
or you could try to wait for a bit of a break in traffic and then go for it.
I'll try that.
Driving it full.
All right. Fail.
You smash the fuck out of some guy's car. Your car is tore up all along one side.
Got any rerolls you can trade?
Oh, you're still moving, but your car is definitely fucked up, as is theirs. It's up to you if you want to use cards and shit on it. But
we're drivable.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, no problem. The air guy is not happy. In fact, you see up ahead, it looks as though the car's gone into an alley. You need to cross the street, but you do see, it looks like a big fruit truck that has a bumper sticker. It says, I heart 80s. And the big fruit truck and another truck that's carrying big sheets of glass are crossing, and you need to get in between them to get into this alley.